Hey guys, so today, oh, June wants me to wait for her. We got back from the river yesterday. Okay.
And I love Mommy.
Oh, and I love Violet.
Because I wear my Sleeping Beauty dress.
It's so beautiful.
Did you wear that when you were little?
I did wear this when I was little. So we have a lot of organizing to do today. I was gonna do it last night. I was in the mood to organize, but I wanted to film it. It was dark, so I figured I'd wait till today. Also, our baking stuff. I have a lot of old, like the Tupperware things that all the sugar and flour is in, so I want to replace it with new ones and just kind of make everything a little bit more organized. So I hope you guys enjoy today's video.
I love Junie.
What?
I love Junie.
You love Junie?
Can I have this cracker? Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Take a picture. And I wear the Sleeping Beauty dress. Let's say.
Is your name Aurora?
No, my name is Violet.
Oh. So what I want to do is kind of move around some baskets here. I want to put that up. We usually keep kind of sweet things up there, so I figured it'd be good to put those in a basket so you can't see them. And then I moved this Lazy Susan out from under our sink. It had stuff in there and I just wasn't using it really anymore. So I'm going to put that.
And we have straws too.
Oh, and we have straws.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that up here with all of our bars because all of our bars just kind of are all over the place. So I figured that'd be good. We really don't have much food at all right now because we've been gone for weeks, but I want to switch out all of these. These are so old. Those are from when Ann and I first got married. They were on our registry. So it's definitely time for them to be switched out and they barely close anymore. Like the suction is kind of gone. And then I have regular flour, gluten-free flour. So I have a bigger one right here that I can do for gluten-free flour. And then these little ones, I'm gonna switch out like the baking powder because I don't like these little Tupperware guys. And just kind of move things around a little bit. Also, I wanna move the baking stuff into the pantry. One of you guys had that idea and it just makes a lot more sense because then you can just see everything and then I can just put other stuff that we use down here. And this is just kind of a weird cabinet. Okay, so the first step is to empty everything out. Whenever I really want to do a deep organize or a deep clean, I have to take everything out. That way you can really kind of assess the situation, see everything you have laid out in one spot and then categorize. This is so satisfying for me. If you guys are into organizing at all, or maybe even you're not, but you want to, definitely recommend watching the Home Edits new series. It's so good. It's on Netflix and it just honestly inspired me to organize so many areas of our house. I've kind of slowly been going through the bathroom. I even organized our shower products. I color coded them and it looks so good. It's so much easier to find everything. I color coded my apps on my phone, guys. Like, it is a thing and it just, I don't know, it just works. It makes everything visually appealing and I thrive with that. So we are emptying all the stuff out of the pantry and the girls were really good little helpers. They're so cute. They were in a mood today, just full on princesses and helpful ones at that. So we're taking everything out and then once everything's out, I'm gonna wipe it all down to clean it out. And it's really good I did this because I feel like once we moved in, I never really did much organizing. I just kind of put everything in random spots and it just needed to get like a little bit of a refresh. Everything's empty, so I'm gonna wipe these shelves down and then start placing stuff back in. And I'm spraying this with my Thieves Cleaner. I like using this on pretty much everything now. I use it in the kitchen, on the countertops for our sink, and I use it upstairs in all the bathrooms. The only difference of the one in the bathrooms that I use, I added an extra capful of the Thieves Cleaner to make it like a little bit more powerful, a little bit more concentrated. And then in addition to lemon essential oils, I added some purification. and it just works really good in the bathroom. So if you guys want to see how I make that, it is on my wellness account, which is Wellness with Kendra. But I just love that it's plant-based and I'm using just pure ingredients on all my surfaces now. Okay, moving over to the cabinet with all of my baking stuff. Okay, I am so thrilled that I moved everything. I decided to move it all into the pantry. It was one of you guys who recommended it to me, and I don't know why I never thought of it before, honestly. So what I'm doing first is switching out some of the containers that I had. They were so old. I don't know why it's taking me so long to switch them out, but I had some other ones that I could use. We actually had these at the river and they weren't being used. We got them from Costco, a big pack of them, and I just thought, you know, we'd get so much more use out of them at our house. So that's where these came from, but I think we originally got them from Costco, a big pack of the OXO ones. So I have my brown sugar, I have my regular sugar. I think I just had a small one for powdered sugar. Ideally, I would get the same size for the powdered sugar. I just feel like it looks good with all the sugars being the same. Another thing I like about this is you see how much you have. When everything is in a bag, you don't really know how much is left, and then you're baking something and you're out of flour, you know? So this is just really nice to see exactly how much is left. So we were using these bins for crackers and snacks in the pantry, and it just didn't work for us. I feel like I don't know, I wasted time putting everything into those bins, and they went too quickly. Like, we'd eat the snacks so fast, and I don't like eating a snack out of a bin like this. It just is weird to me. So this just is so much better. And I labeled everything with, it's like a chalk marker, and I just labeled all of those because it looks so cute that way. And I am such a perfectionist when it comes to things like this. So I honestly deleted so much footage of this because I erased it a million times, every single one of these, until I got it exactly how I wanted. I also really enjoyed going through all of our stuff because when you take everything out, it really gives you a fresh look at what you have and if anything's expired. Whereas if you're just looking at everything in your cabinet, in your pantry, without taking it out of the space, it just kind of looks normal. You know, you're used to seeing it there. So you have to take it into a new setting, and it somehow gives it like a new light. So I found out a couple of things were expired, so I got to get rid of those. And it was a very satisfying day, to say the least. Actually went through some of my bathroom products last night, and I was looking at the expiration date. Oh, I was in the girls' bathroom and I was looking through some of their baby products. Like, I thought they were from Owen, but honestly, I think some of them were from when the girls were babies because they were expired like 3 years ago. So I've just been really on a mission to go through all of the stuff that we have, get rid of anything that's expired, anything that we're not using, and just stop taking in so much stuff and make sure we're using what we have. Okay, I put everything into all the canisters I have, and it's a lot of stuff. So baking soda, almond meal, cornstarch, powdered sugar. I have a lot of oats. So these ones are just like gluten-free rolled oats. And then I also have these ones, the quick oats. in regular and gluten-free. We usually use those for baking. I don't have any more bins to use. I have these two, but these are really big. I don't know what I would use these for. We have nothing else that we really use that much. So I might just put those down below for now. I have the gluten-free flour here, regular flour, and those coconut baking powder. The sugars, I really like them in those size bins. Almond flour and xanthan gum. I still need to take those things out. It's just kind of different oils down there. So I could always, I don't know if they will fit. They should fit up here. I can kind of organize that too. But I can also use this in the pantry for something. And then this one will stick with bars. And I'll label that one too. But I do like this pen. I'm not sure how it's gonna last. I just found this in our junk drawer. It's the chalk marker. So it writes really well in there and it erases good, but I don't know. I hope it just stays. So I like how this looks a lot. This is like extremely satisfying to me right now. So I'm just wondering what shelf I'm gonna put all of that in. I'm kind of thinking down below. It might look better like visually up there, but it's just kind of high, so that it's gonna be hard to reach. And we don't have a little step stool or anything. It would be nice to get a little step stool right there though. So we'll just kind of play around with it and see what looks good. And I might bring the bars down lower so that the girls can grab one now in a oh yeah, I'll put them in the turntable down there and they can just pick one out themselves, which I think would be good. And then I'm gonna put like bigger stuff like our thing at Tito's and like extra wine I'll put in the outside fridge. And yes, this is overwhelming right now. Okay, so this is when I have to figure out where everything is gonna go in its spot. It takes me some time, kind of the same thing with decorating my house. I just start putting things in some area and then rearranging them a million times until I'm happy with how it looks. So I just move these back and forth and decided like what would work better functionally, what we use the most, and also visually what looks better. So I ended up putting the flowers in the middle. I liked having a bigger container in the middle. It kind of grounds the space, and then having the smaller things on either side. But whatever works for you, whatever you think looks good, do that. It's all a personal preference, obviously. All right, so little Owie is up, so he is going to be on my hip for the remaining of the video because that is pretty much where he is all day long, every day these days. So I am just putting stuff in here and kind of figuring out what looks good. I have some wicker baskets along with some acrylic bins, and I just mix the two of them because I just like how it looks mixed. I don't want everything. Some people like everything the same, all acrylic, all baskets, but to me, too many baskets, I feel like I can't see what's in there. So I like the mix of both of them. I also moved all of our cans up top, and I like that a lot more. Before they were down below, I think I just overlooked them a lot. I never really knew what we had, and having them up high, I just kind of look at all of those things first, and I think I will use all of that kind of that section a lot more. I'm also organizing all of our snacks, all of the kids' snacks that they have, you know, bars and pouches. And I wanted to do a whole shelf dedicated to their stuff because I think we spend a lot of time kind of looking for stuff, kind of looking around the pantry. Okay, what do we have to eat? So I thought it'd be easier just to have all of their stuff in one spot. It's at eye level for them too, so they can open the pantry and just grab a bar if they need to. Okay, let me show you how it all looks. I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm gonna go from the top to bottom and kind of explain what I did. So up top, I have all of our paper goods, our straws, our napkins and all that. I had it down there, but I kind of like how it looks up here with the baskets. It just kind of brings it all together. So I have it up there, and then in this little guy, I have sweets. All we have in there is jelly beans right now, but I think it'd be cuter in a basket. So I don't know, for now it's fine. And then I have these white bins that I put like larger boxed items that we don't grab often, or backup things. So we have like mustard and mayo back there, cornbread, pancake mix, protein mix. And a lot of that stuff, like on that side, Andrew uses more often. So it's higher up so he can reach it. And then down here, I love how this looks. I like the cans up higher. Before I had them down there, and I feel like I never really grabbed them often. So here I have it all laid out, and then I have like glass stuff because again, we had this down here, and whenever Owen would get in here, it was like, get him out because he's gonna break the glass. So it just makes a lot more sense up here. And then it's kind of like bread and pasta up here. So cooking things, we have pasta back there in that tall bin. This is just for bread. Like if we have bagels or whatnot, I can stick that in there. And then this is all of our pasta for the kids right there. And then down below, this is all of our snacks. So we have bigger things here, chips. I'll do all crackers here. And this is like kind of like salad things, toppings, nuts. I was taking out our crackers and putting them in those bins, but personally, I feel like we go through them so fast, our crackers, so it was a lot of work and hassle to empty them out, and I honestly don't enjoy snacking out of those. I'd rather just have the actual package that it came in, and Andrew doesn't like that either too, and he doesn't know what it is, and it just, I think this works better for us. And then down here, this is kind of the kids' shelf. So the one thing I would like to do is maybe get a two-tiered Lazy Susan, because we have all this empty space that we're not utilizing. So that would be really awesome to have, because we usually get a lot of bars. And then over here I have this bin for pouches, like extra pouches, and I do keep some in the fridge. And then this can be just crackers and puffs for them right there. But again, it would be nice to have maybe a two-tiered thing there. I know there are a bunch on Amazon, like little kind of cubbies, so I might do that eventually. And then over here I have our cereals. So our box cereals are there. And I actually did this a while ago and I really like it. You can just pull this all out and it just looks really nice having them all there. And then this is my favorite section. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. So that is a huge improvement. I'm so excited with how this looks. And then down here, I think this is locked still. It's completely empty. I have just like sprinkles and stuff for decorating cookies and cakes and whatnot. So I got to figure out what to do here, but a lot better. And then I have this Lazy Susan that I don't have anything to use for right now, but that is everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this organize with me. I've been wanting to get to the pantry for a really long time, so I'm glad I just finally did it. I do want to get maybe a few things for the kids' snacks, just to, you know, use that space up a little better, but for now I love how it looks. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. I post 2 videos every week and I would love to have you here. And thank you guys for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.